the orphan boy who created Rolex. Rolex's journey from a small watch company to a multi-billion-dollar empire driven by Hans Willdorf's innovation and determination. The fascinating story of Rolex, from its humble beginnings as a small watchmaking company to its status as a global icon of precision and luxury. Hans Willdorf's journey from orphan to Rolex founder is a tale of resilience, innovation, and philanthropy. Hans Wilsdorf, the founder of Rolex, was orphaned at a young age. He lost both parents by the age of 12 and was raised by his uncle and received an education before starting his career in watchmaking and eventually founding the Rolex brand. His challenging upbringing fueled his ambition and led him to establish the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation, which now owns Rolex and dedicates a portion of its profits to various charitable causes. Wilsdorf's parents died when he was 12 years old and leaving him with a significant personal loss. He was then cared for by his uncle, who provided him with an elite education in Germany. Despite his difficult start, Wilsdorf developed a strong ambition and a resilient spirit which he carried into his career. Wilsdorf went on to found the Rolex brand, which he built into a global symbol of luxury and precision. Recognizing the importance of ensuring the company's future and giving back, Wilsdorf established the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation, which now owns Rolex. The foundation uses a portion of Rolex profit to support various philanthropic efforts in areas like education, culture, and scientific research. Rolex, the grand creation of a German orphan, Hans Willdorf, who sculpted the horological realm and transformed it into an art of precision and endurance. Rolex is one of the most luxury brands in the world, valued today at around $8 billion. Hans Wilsdorf, the founder of Rolex, overcame personal tragedy to revolutionize the watch industry with precise, durable, and waterproof timepieces. In 1910, a Rolex watch was first wristwatch in the world to receive the Swiss certificate of chronometric precision granted by the official watch rating. Rolex has produced countless watches over its long history. There are a number of variations that include both vintage and modern variations. While some have been discontinued and are now considered vintage and collectible, other modern models are continuously developed and offered to the public. There are a wide range of Rolex models that are geared towards specific types of wearers. For example, if you enjoy swimming and diving, the Rolex Submariner may be the best option for you. The model is specifically designed to withstand water pressure and remain accurate. If you enjoy racing, the Rolex Daytona is a better option. The Daytona was specifically designed for racing enthusiasts and is even named after one of the most popular annual racing events. The most important factor to the Rolex company is creating these new watches was that the movement be of the highest quality. The chronometric precision that the makers of Rolex watches insisted upon was that catapulted the company's rapid ascent. Rolex soon received the Swiss certificate of chronometric precision granted by the official watch rating center in Vienna, the first wristwatch in the world to receive this prestigious mark. When we read about the rich history of Rolex and the unparalleled status of its iconic timepieces like the Submariner, it's easy to see why so many yearn for this brand and its products. More often than not, however, many admirers have a hard time wrapping their head around the hefty price tag that comes with the new Rolex. Before the age of the internet, it was hard to find pre owned Rolex watches in excellent condition. But these days, it's different. Customers from around the world trust the online service of Bob's watches. In 1955, Rolex introduced the day date, the first wristwatch to feature a date display and the day of the week written in full on the dial. The day date was a major innovation and it helped to establish Rolex as a leader in the world of luxury. In 1960, Rolex introduced the Cosmograph Daytona, a watch that was designed for racing drivers. The Daytona became an instant classic and it remains one of the most iconic and sought after models in the Rolex lineup. In 1970s, Rolex continued to innovate and expand its product line. The company introduced several new models, including the Sea Dweller, a watch designed for deep sea diving, and Explorer 2, a watch designed for exploration and adventure. In the 1980s and 1990s, Rolex continued to thrive thanks to its reputation for high quality craftsmanship and innovation. The company released several new models, including the Yachtmaster, a watch designed for sailing and yachting, and the Datejust 2, a modern update of the classic Datejust model. In the 21st century, Rolex has continued to be a leader in the watch industry thanks to its commitment to innovation and its dedication to the highest standards of craftsmanship. Today, the company produces a wide range of watches, including sports watches, dress watches, and classic timepieces, all of which are renowned for their quality and reliability. The company's commitment to innovation, craftsmanship, and excellence has helped it to establish itself as a leader in the world of luxury timepieces, and it continues to be a pioneer in the industry today. In 1944, Hans Wilsdorf created the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation after the death of his wife. Mr. Wilsdorf left all of his shares to the foundation, ensuring that some of the company's income would go to good works. To this day, the Rolex company is still owned by a trust and is not publicly traded. There can be no watch house less in need of an introduction than Rolex watches. It's a brand whose name echoes beyond the boundaries of our industry. Synonymous with luxury, interchangeable with quality, imbued with a heritage that no amount of money, spin, or PR stunts can synthesize, Rolex almost occupies its own territory. Sometime during the last decade, the brand, founded by a wide eyed Hans Wilsdorf in 1905, has transmogrified. It is no longer a watch brand but rather a phenomena. The rules do not apply to this relentless juggernaut as it rolls over all corners. No, when it comes to playing the game, Rolex has a distinct, insurmountable advantage. It wrote the rulebook. Rolex is concluded as a brand that masters time through its legacy of uncompromising quality, enduring innovation, and timeless design, establishing itself as a symbol of prestige and success. A tribute to Rolex involves acknowledging its dedication to producing durable and precise watches, its sophisticated marketing that aligns with its refined identity, and its commitment to sustainability and a perpetual philosophy that emphasizes lasting quality for future generations.